Problem number 2. Design a square-tied column to support an axial dead load of 575 kN and an axial live load of 770 kN. F prime C is equivalent to 27.6 megapascal, Fy 414 megapascal. Use 28 mm main bars and 10 millimeters for ties. Assume rho G natin. Binigyan tayo ng value ng rho G which is equivalent to 0.02 or that is equivalent to 2%. Okay? So first step natin, dahil binigay yung ating dead load and axial live load. So guys, ang ginagamit pala natin dito is NSCP. Sorry, hindi ko na nalagay yung version. NSCP 2010 or 2015. Okay, so solve muna natin yung ating PU. PU or ultimate load capacity is equivalent to 1.2. Dead load natin, we have 575. Or dead load as 1.6 live load. 1.2575 plus 1.6 live load, 770. Therefore, our ultimate load capacity will now be equivalent to 1922 kilonewton. Okay? So dahil nagde-design tayo ngayon, kailangan nating malaman kung ano yung ating area gross. Ano na yung formula na kanina natin for design purposes? Di ba yung AG natin is equivalent to PU over phi multiplied by alpha 0.85 F prime C 1 minus rho G plus Fy rho G. Okay, substitute natin yung ating values. Yung PU natin, dahil naka-kilonewton ito, this is 1922. Dahil naka-kilonewton yan, then yung F prime C natin ay naka-megapascal, so therefore, i-convert natin yung kilonewton into newtons. Multiply tayo ng 3 times 10 raised to 3 or times 1,000. This is a square tied column. Sabi natin, for tied column, that is, yung alpha natin ay 0.80. Yung alpha natin. And yung phi natin ngayon, dahil 2010 and tied tayo, tied column yung ating given. So therefore, NSCP 2010, yung alpha natin, or yung phi natin, that is equivalent to 0.65. 0.8 yung ating alpha. Yes, alpha. 0.85. F prime C natin, we have 27.6. Multiplied by ito. 1 minus yung rho G natin, sabi natin, assume daw 0.02. Plus Fy, we have 414, 0.02. Therefore, yung ating AG will now be equivalent to, so yung AG natin ngayon dito, this is equivalent to 118,198,198.25 square millimeters. Okay, so ang sabit sa atin, i-design daw natin yung ating tied column. So wala pa tayong dimension ng square. So dahil meron tayong gross, nakuha na natin yung gross area. Para makuha natin yung area niyan, di ba? Base times height, or that is, kung parehas lang sila, tawagin natin to as B. B na rin ito. Tama? Or yung area dyan is B squared. Okay? So kunin natin ngayon yung B. Solve for B. So ito ngayon yung ating area, that is 118,198.25 is equal to B squared. So therefore, yung B natin ngayon will be equivalent now to, so this is equivalent now to 343.8 millimeters. Okay, binigyan tayo ng dimension na 343.8 by 343.8. Pero ayaw naman natin na kapag sa actual construction, papasukat mo ba sa ating mason na yung size ng ating column, yun ay equivalent to 343.8 by 343.8, di ba? Mahihirapan din naman yung ating trabahador. So ang ginagawa natin diyan, nira-round off natin yan. So let's say pwede niyong sabihin 345 mm. Nasa sa inyo na kung ano ang pwede ninyong gawin diyan. Pwede kayong mamili as 345 or 350, pwedeng din ganun. Basta hindi na kayo bababa dito. No? Okay, let's say ang napili natin ay 345 by 345 mm. So kunin na natin ngayon yung ating AS. Sabi natin kanina that ρg is equivalent to AS over AG. So meron na tayong AG. So ang gagamitin na natin ngayon dito, instead of 343.8, ito na ngayon 345. Kasi yun naman yung gagamitin natin in actual construction. So yung ρg natin, given naman na we have 0.02, therefore yung AS natin will be equivalent to 0.02 multiplied by ρg. So that is 345 squared na. Hindi ko na gagamitin ito guys ha, kundi yung na round off na 345 squared. So therefore yung AS natin will now be equivalent to 2,380.5 square millimeters. Okay, so meron na tayong value ng ating area ng steel. So para makuha natin ngayon kung ilang piraso ng steel, we have 28 mm daw yung ating main bar, and ang gagamitin natin sa ties ay 10 mm. Okay, kunin natin yung ating main bar, kung ilan yung bilang na gagamitin natin for our main bar. Number of pieces for main bars. Yes? Okay. So yung N natin ngayon dito ay equivalent to, ito lang yung formula natin, AS divided by AB. Yung AS natin dito is yung area ng ating steel, and yung ating AB naman ay yung area ng ating main bar. So kung para gusto natin malaman kung ilan yung gagamitin nating bar, given that our diameter is 28 mm, so yung AS natin 2380.5 divided by yung area ng ating bar, that is pi over 4 d squared, yung diameter niya ay 28 squared. So therefore, this is equivalent to 3.866. So let's say, dahil 3.866 yan, pwede niyong sabihin na 4 na piraso. 4 pieces. Next, yung ating ties naman. Yung spacing ng ating ties. Dahil meron tayong spacing dito. So yung ties natin ay 10 mm daw. Solve for spacing of ties. Ano na yung ating spacing kanina? First, spacing of ties, that is 16 multiplied by dB. Then yung isa naman ay 48 diameter ng ties. Then yung last ay least dimension. So ito yung ating tatlong spacing kanina. So kung ano yung pinakamababa dito. Solve natin to. 16 multiplied by the diameter of our main bar. So 16 multiplied by yung diameter ng ating main bar, yun ay 28 mm. 16 multiplied by 28, that is equivalent to 448 millimeters. Next, 48 multiplied by, ano naman yung dt? That is the diameter of our ties. Yung ating gagamitin daw na bakal for our ties ay 10 mm. So that is equivalent to 48 multiplied by 10. So this is equivalent to 480 mm. And last, the least dimension. Ano ngayon yung ating least dimension? So this is a square column. So ibig sabihin, ano ngayon yung ating least dimension? Kung yung ating dimension ng ating square ay 345 by 345, so parehas lang naman yung kanilang dimension. Therefore, we can say that the least dimension will now be equal to 345. Okay, so tatlo yung ating values for spacing. 448, 480, and 345. So ang mag-govern dito ngayon ay yung pinaka mababang value. Therefore, spacing will now be equivalent to 345 mm. So ang sagot natin ngayon dito, use una, use 345 mm by 345 mm. Ito yung ating dimension ng square tied column with, ilan naman yung bakal na gagamitin natin? With 4 pieces of 28 millimeter diameter bar with 10 mm stirrups or ties spaced at 345 mm on centers. So this is now our answer.